Good morning to everyone. To school's division superintendent, Soraya T. Paculio, ma'am. The secondary school principal for Ortes Vigabon, sir. The head teacher assistant school head for junior high school, Edita L. Laot, ma'am. To other school officials that I was not able to mention. Respected faculty members, I saw Sir Magsana, sir. Our class advisor. Sir Lasdakan. Proud parents and families, proud girlfriends and boyfriends, and most especially to the graduating class of the 2025 batch. It is truly an honor and privilege to stand before you today as your guest speaker. Thank you for allowing me to share this special day of yours. After this graduation ceremony, each of you will set out to find your own path and discover where your true passion lies. Today, I'd like to share a few lessons I've learned as a young professional. Lessons that I hope will inspire you as you step to the next chapters of your life. Looking back at my senior high school days, I remember we were the first batch of the K-12 program. Kami po yung tinaguriang guinea pigs of the K-12 program. I specifically chose the Humanities and Social Sciences strand, HUM strand, because it was the most aligned strand to my dream profession, which is to serve in the military. Planado ko na po lahat. Tatapusin ko ang humanities and then I will enter the PMU. I worked hard towards that goal, and during my grade 12, I took the Philippine Military Academy examination, and thank God I passed. After a few months, I was scheduled for my medical examination. I passed all the tests, psychological, neurological, dental, all of the other tests that they are doing for screening. But in the end, one unforeseen result kept me from entering the PMU. Apparently, I was colorblind. Colorblind pala ako. I remember my late auntie that is assigned sa Viluna po, kung saan po sila nagtetest ng mga candidates. She said that I passed all of the tests. That's the only thing that kept me from being accepted in the Philippine Military Academy. So you would see that I have planned everything. But suddenly I was left clueless and uncertain about what to do next. Kasi yun na po talaga yung goal ko, to enter the PMU. Pero wala. I do not know. I don't know what will I do after that news came to me. But today I want to share with you my personal mantra, slogan, motto, personal philosophy, if you would like to call that helped me from feeling lost and uncertain to finding my true purpose and passion in life. Some people find their passion later in life, but I was very fortunate. As early as 24 years old, I found my passion in teaching. And my mantra is, that kept me going, is seek discomfort. Mga graduates, can you repeat after me? Seek discomfort. Soon all of you will become professionals. Okay na. Yung una lang. Yung mantra ko lang. Soon all of you will become professionals. You will make plans, chase that plan, your dreams, and you will face unexpected challenges. Katulad po ng nangyari sa akin. I have a goal in mind. I chased that dream, pero merong obstacle along the way. And later on, you will encounter, I'm sure, some of you will encounter the same thing na kung anong nangyari sa akin. But when that happens, I want you to remember to seek discomfort. Seek the discomfort of learning new things. Seek the discomfort of upskilling yourself. Seek the discomfort of mastering your craft. Seek the discomfort of honing your talents. And most importantly, seek the discomfort of exploring uncharted territories. Never settle with, okay na to. Pwede na to. When you continuously challenge yourself in unfamiliar places, you will grow. And in that growth, you just might find what you are truly meant to be, what your passion really is. And therefore, I'm reminded of a famous quote with an unknown author. Sabi niya po doon, a comfort zone is a beautiful place. Napakagandang lugar po yan. You are relaxed. But always remember, mga dear graduates, nothing ever grows there. Hindi kayo mag-grow in your comfort zones. The country needs future professionals who are willing to seek the discomfort of growing and improving in their respective fields. Kayo po yun, our future professionals. Ang bagong Pilipinas needs resilient, competent, and courageous professionals. Kayo po yun, mga dear graduates. Now I want you to face each other. Tignan nyo yung mga mukha ng katabi ninyo. And shake hands. Makipag-shake hands ka sa likod, sa harap, sa iyong tabi. Please remember these faces, yung mga nakikita nyo ngayon. One day, when you are all professionals, please do not hesitate to render help from one another. Likewise, please do not hesitate to ask for help when you need it. The country needs professionals who are united. Now, I would like you to face your parents. Hanapin niyo po yung mga parents ninyo. I would like to recognize yung mga parents natin. Kawayan ko na sila. Isang malakasang pasasalamat sa ating mga magulang. Sige, give thanks to your parents. Give thanks because they sought the discomfort of waking up early, preparing your food, and going to work every day just to provide for your education. That's the reason why you are here right now. Sa ating mga magulang, their success is also your success. Kaya palakpakan nyo rin po ang inyong mga sarili. Now, I would like to recognize as well our teachers. Please face them and then give thanks to them as well. Give thanks to them because they sought the discomfort of preparing lessons, staying up late into the night, and dedicating themselves for your good. Teachers, palakpakan nyo rin po ang mga sarili. This is also their success is also your success. Maraming salamat. And my success, personally, is also your success. And now, the graduates, clap for yourselves. Palakpakan nyo ang mga sarili nyo. Because you sought the discomfort of elevating yourself. Kaya nandito kayo ngayon sa inyong graduation. And I believe and claim that the batch 2025 of the senior high school is a generation of unity. Mabuhay po ang Baguio City High School. Mabuhay po ang DepEd. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga po sa atin.